What's going on, Reds? Welcome back to LFC Pro fans. Me, Calvin. I hope you're doing well. And in this video, I'm going to be doing my Premier League predictions for this week's Premier League games. So, I'm going to start off with Bournemouth v Spurs. It's a 12:30 lunchtime kickoff on a Saturday. Now, Bournemouth are coming off a 6-1 win against Hull last week, which surprised me because I said 1-1 the last video. Obviously nobody would have expected a 6-1 win. 6 goals scored by Bournemouth. I mean, that is amazing. I mean, goals galore for Bournemouth. I mean, wow. But this is Spurs. This ain't Hull. Spurs' defence is much tighter and stronger. Hugo Lloris is doing alright, you know what I mean? But Spurs did draw 1-1 with West Brom. Did get an equaliser near the end. An ex-Spurs player, Chadley, scored against them for West Brom. That was away from home. But I feel like Bournemouth, they'll beat Bournemouth. And I'm saying that, I feel like West Brom are a tougher team than Bournemouth. But then Bournemouth fans go, oh wait, but Bournemouth beat Hull 6-1, didn't they? Yeah, it's Hull, but we beat them 5-1. I mean, Hull, the defence isn't good and stuff, and Bournemouth's defence is not that good, and Hull's attack isn't that good, and Spurs' attack is better. You've got Ali doing well, Kane's still out, but Ali's doing well. Son doing well. You've got Ericsson. You got Lamella. I mean, I can see Bournemouth scoring. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Spurs. A 3-1 win. I can see Ali scoring for Spurs. A 3-1 win for Spurs. Next up, we've got 3 o'clock kickoffs. I've got Arsenal v Middlesbrough. So, can't see Borough posing too much threat to Arsenal. Lost to Watford at home, Middlesbrough. Swansea did alright at the Emirates. Unfortunately, lost. They scored. It finished 3-2 to Arsenal. I predicted was it 3-0 to Arsenal. Swansea gave them a good game. You know what I mean? Really went at it, but I can't see Middlesbrough even scoring, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go for a 3-0 win for Arsenal in that game, a clean sheet. Next up, we've got Burnley v Everton. Now, Burnley have done 50-50 so far this season. They lost 3-1, was it, to Southampton last week, and Everton. What was Everton? Oh no, 1-1 with City. Yeah. Well, that was some result. You know what I mean? Against City away, Pep Guardiola's team. Taking a point off them. That's something. You could say. Now I'm going to go for, and this has come from a Liverpool fan, but I'm being honest. I'm not going that. Oh, Burnley going to thrash them 5-0. No. Even though I love that to happen, we love that as Liverpool fans. But I mean, I can see it being a 2-1 win for Everton in that game. It's at Turf Moor. I can see Burnley scoring. I can see but I can see Everton winning that 2-1, and Burnley to give them a good game, doing alright at home. They beat Watford, didn't they? Was it 2-0, something like that? Lost to Arsenal. Scabby goal at Turf Moor. It shouldn't have stood. It was handball for Concheli in that goal last few minutes. Unlucky at Burnley in that game, but they're quite a good team. I think they'll give Everton a good game, but I think it'll be another loss for Burnley. So I'm going for a 2-1 win for Everton in that game. Next up, we've got Hull v Stoke, and neither team's doing that well, but Stoke are picking up pace. Now, Joe Allendy scored ex-Liverpool Reds, scored 2 goals, scored a brace, and a 2-1 win. Was it 2-0 win? Just double check. Yes, it was a 2-0 win. Checking the iPad next to me. It was a 2-0 win. Allen with both the goals. Hull obviously losing 6-1, as I mentioned, to Bournemouth away. So I think, I don't know, it's at the KC Stadium. If it's still called KC Stadium, I don't know. But I mean, it could either be a 2-1 win for Stoke, but I'm going to go play it safe and say 1-1 in that game. Play it 1-1. Next up, we've got Leicester v Crystal Palace. I think this will be goals galore in this game. I think there'll be a maximum of 4 goals scored. And I'm going to go for, to play it safe, a 2-2 draw. Both defences aren't that good. And Crystal Palace lost to West Ham at their ground. So and also Leicester lost 3-0 to Chelsea, which was, you know, obviously predictable because I predicted a 3-1 win, so I was just off in my last prediction. But I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Both of them can score goals. It could be 1-1, 2-2, but I think both defences aren't that good, so I'm going to go for a 2-2. That's some prediction now. So I'm going for a 2-2. Well, anything could happen. 6-1 for Bournemouth. So 2-2 draw for that. Next up, we've got Swansea v Watford, and I can't see that being. I don't know. It's either going to be 1-1 or I can just see Watford just nicking it, just 2-1. So I'm going to go for Watford to just to nick it. Just get it like 2-1, something like that. Troy Deeney to score something like that, or Capu, whatever his name is. So I'm going to say 2-1 Watford in that game. Next up, we've got West Ham v Sunderland. Now, West Ham have come off with a victory, 3 points against Crystal Palace the other week. Sunderland, on the other hand, as I said, lost to Stoke at Stoke 2-0. I think it could be, and West Ham aren't doing so well at home. It's this bad luck, you know what I mean? But I think that, I'm saying it, I think Sunderland's poor form, defensive worries. West Ham, you know, I think they'll pick up. I think their only home win in the league has been against Bournemouth, and that was 1-0 in the league so far, in the only home game win. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for West Ham in that game. 2-0, a clean sheet. Can't see Sunderland posing too much threat. I'm going to see a 2-0 win. I'll take 3 points West Ham. So yeah. Next up, and I'm going to this game, Liverpool v West Brom on TV, 5:30 kickoff. Last game on a Saturday, last Premier League game on Saturday. Obviously, I'm going to go for a 3-0 win. Johnny Evans has picked up his 5th yellow card for West Brom, so he's not expected to play. You know, I can see his scoring goals. Coutinho, Lallana, Mane, I'm going to say now those 3 to score. So, it could, well, I can see Firmino scoring, something like that. I'll give that in my next video. But anyway, I can see an easy win. Clean sheet, said it, 3-0 win for Liverpool. The next up, we're going for the Sunday games. And that's Manchester City. This is 1:30, it says on my iPad, against Southampton. Now, Southampton beat Burnley 3-1. They're doing alright. Charlie Austin, I do rate him a very good player. And then you've got Manchester City. I think KDB is back. Kevin De Bruyne is back. I think he's playing tonight against Barcelona. I don't know when he did he come back the other week? I don't know. But I think it's just come back now. And Aguero will be up for this. You know, I'm going for, I think it'll be 3-1 City. 3-1 City. I'm going to say it. 3-1 to Manchester City. I can see Charlie Austin scoring, Kevin De Bruyne scoring, Aguero 2 goals. So next up, we've got Chelsea v Manchester United, and that's a 4 o'clock last game, Premier League game on a Sunday, and that's of this weekend. Chelsea's defence proven. John Terry's come back now from injury. Won 3-0 comfortably against Leicester last week. United drew 0-0. De Gea pulled some great saves against Liverpool, 0-0. But I can see Chelsea just winning this. I could see it being a 2-1 win for Chelsea. 2-1 win, and Diego Costa scoring again. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win there. So yeah. Anyway, guys, those are my predictions. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up anyway, you know what I mean. And let me know in the comments below if you agree or not, what are your predictions. And anyway, have a great weekend. I know it's not Saturday, Sunday yet, but I'll be seeing you in the next video before the weekend. But hope you have enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy tonight's Champions League game between. I think it's going to be a very good game between Barcelona and Manchester City at the Nou Camp, which is going to be a very, very good game. We'll get to see ex-Red Luis Suarez tearing that City defence apart, which would be absolutely awesome. Anyway, guys, see you later. Peace.